All right, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a forex trader, here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. All right, guys, we're going to jump into the market, see what's going on. Thought I'd give you a wave update today, see if I could help you out with what's happening. We made a video on Sunday. Entitled Bitcoin dump and pump setting up, or Bitcoin setting up for a dump and a pump. Well, guys, we got our dump. We've been dumping since Sunday at least, and now we're looking for the pump, guys. We're looking for the pump. This is the count that I'm watching for, at least one of the counts. So I'm looking for this to play out potentially. You say, what's going on here? Well, let's jump in and see. Don't forget, this is financial advice. I'm just an Elliott wave trader, guys. Just an Elliott wave trader showing you the market from a wave structure standpoint. Maybe you've never looked at the market from a wave structure standpoint, but very, very fantastic way to look at the market. We as Elliott wave traders, we look at the market through the lens of 5s and 3s. We find 5s and 3s all over the place, put them together in known structures like you see right here, and we project where price might be going. All right, so let's look and see what's happening. This is basically an ABC correction. I see it correcting overall. Overall, I see the move from the top, an A, a B, and a C. It just got pretty extended here with the C wave, but it's still fine. And now I'm looking to retrace this guy in a three-way fashion back to the upside. And so what we've got in the middle here is what we call a flat that may or may not be finished. And this is the big question mark. Does the C have more legs? Okay, but basically that we've got three waves in the middle, three waves in B. You got A, B, and then a C wave. Let's dive in just a little closer, look at that wave structure so you can understand what we're seeing here as Elliott wave traders. Let's find it. There it is. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to redraw this stuff for you. Okay, let's just redraw it all. There we go. Okay, the first structure we see here, just to kind of start helping you see, we got an A wave followed by a three-wave B and a C. There's your first three-wave move, okay? But that's just the first of many. Then what we've got here is we've got another A wave. We've got a flat B, okay? And then a C wave, 5 waves. It could be an ending diagonal here, and we could put the end of it right there, okay? We'd count the end of that wave like this: 1, a 2, all this is 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Don't worry about my diagonal lines there. I've got another count that kind of incorporates that as a diagonal, looking at this structure as an ending diagonal, but this is another way to look at that. So I've got an ABC here, okay? So we've got 3 here, 3 here with 5 at the end, and then finally we're looking at a 5, a 3, a 3, and a 5, okay? Now, is that 5 finished? Well, it's a good question. It's a really good question. The way I'm counting it is something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And I think we're finishing the 5. I don't think the 5's done. I think 5's got a little bit more to go. When we pull the fibs, actually, before I pull the fibs here, so we're going to look at the overall structure like this. There's your A wave, there's your B wave, and then there's your C wave. Okay. All right. So the question is that C wave finished? Do we have the 5 waves that are complete? Done. Well, when we pull the fibs to find a target area, we've already hit the 1-to-1. So I'm going to pull the fibs here, find a target zone here. Boom. We've hit the 1-to-1 to the T, to the tick. So technically, I mean, we could be done. It could be done. This is what we would call a running flat. Okay, it's where the C wave is truncated. It doesn't break the low of the B wave in the middle. I'm going to get rid of some of these extra lines here so you guys don't get all confused, and we'll just kind of look at this whole system as one wave. Now this could come on down to these targets here. It could get a little lower here, down to the 44K. So we could come down to those targets, but I'm not certain that we will or not. It's hard to say. The way this wave is looking, it's looking close to finish, but I think there's a bit more down to go, a couple of more hits to go based on the small time frame waves. When I look at the 1 hour chart, however, here's what I've got. I've got a break of the structure on the RSI on the 1 hour chart. I've broken, retested, and I have divergence here between the 4th and the 5th wave, the 3rd and the 5th wave. So that's actually quite good. That's what we're looking for. But again, could see a little bit more downside. I've got an internal wave count here of this last wave that says, hey, we probably got a couple more hits to the low. I'm not saying it's going to get down to 44K, but it could. It totally could go down there and could dump that deeply. Okay, and that would be what we call an extended fifth wave to the downside, an extended fifth wave. But once this wave is finished, wherever it finishes, now we have a trick in our group to kind of know when the momentum is shifting. And so, if you'd like to join us in our Discord, we'd love to share some of our tricks with you. But come on in. It's the first of the year. If you join anywhere between now and the first of the year, the rest of December is free. That means I'll refund your December payment to you once January is billed. Okay, through Patreon. So anyway, looking at that as a three-wave move, and that's our middle connecting wave. That's our connecting wave in the middle. Looking at this as a flat. Now, how do we look at the rest of the wave? Well, zoom out just a little bit, and we're going to look at this first wave as your A wave. This entire white thing that we just made is our B wave, and now we're looking for C, which is going to be 5 waves. C is always 5 waves when you have an A, B, C. It starts with 5. It's going to end with 5. Okay, and I don't know how deep this is going to come, so we're just going to pull the fibs and get a general idea of how high we could go. I'm going to pull them here from down here, a little lower. So this is going to be a lower projection, most likely here. So we can get right up here to break these tops. Well, we've got a pocket here, what we call the corrective pocket, anywhere in that region right there. Okay, but an ideal location here is if we pull the retrace fibs on this guy. You kind of see where the 1-to-1 and the 618 golden zone kind of line up right in here. So right in this area, or we could get up to the 786 and the 1414 area, break this liquidity zone, kind of retest the top a bit. We could get even overextended to the 1618 if this gets to be really big. Okay, we could get up to the 1618 if it gets nice and big, and retest the top, and then we could come down. So what that would be overarching here is we'd be making a larger A, B, and C like that, and you can kind of see that we're zooming in and out of multiple time frames here. Okay, so these are the structures that we're kind of looking at to see. Now that's kind of far in advance, guys. That's kind of saying, hey, this is out there a little bit. This is getting. I mean, guys, this is into next year, into February and March. That's where this is. Okay, so I'm not saying we're going to go down tomorrow. Okay, so really just worried about the rest of this move down. I want to see it finish. Okay, if it's not finished, I want to see it finish. I want to get those signs that we're looking for to be done, and then I want to see the reversal. I want to see the signs of reversal with an impulse wave to the upside, and I want to see that thing start to go up in an impulse wave. And what I expect to see in an impulse wave, and that's going to take us into the end of the year and into the beginning of next year. So here's an ultimate idea that I'm watching the waves for. We've been watching this for quite a while, trying to figure out how this thing has been developing into a 3-wave move here. It's looking pretty decent here. This isn't a bad idea at all. Now this 1-2 that I've drawn in here may take a little longer. It may take some more time. This is very reminiscent here of this bottom down here. Okay. Back way over here, back in June of last year. Okay, we had an impulse to the upside. We had a 3-wave move to the downside. Okay, and then we started working our way to the upside again. Okay, so that was looking pretty good. And so here's our 3-wave move. Is very reminiscent of that last year's move, well, it's this year actually, back in June at least. Let's just say it that way. And then maybe looking for an upward move. Now, this is one of our accounts, guys. It's not the only count we have, but it's one of our accounts, and it's a potential count, and I want you to be aware of that. I'll show you one more count idea that I'm kind of keeping an eye on, and that's just, let me zoom out a little bit. Sorry about that. I've been doing Discord lives and everything like that. Here, let me see. This kind of sums it up for you. Okay, are we going to get a 5-wave move whenever this is finished? Are we going to get a 5-wave move to the upside like that, or is this the first wave, okay, after a 3-wave move like this? Is this 1 and then 2? So is this making the first wave? Oh, come on, let's try it again. Is this the first wave, and then we're going to get a 3-wave pullback and then a continuation to the downside? And that's a possibility as well, guys. That's a possibility as well. We're watching that. See what we want to pay attention to is, how does this middle wave go up? Does it go up in a way that we would expect to see as an impulse wave, or does it go up as a corrective wave? And so we're really watching that wave structure to get a hint on which way it could go. But we got a couple of ideas. Obviously, up or down, I've given you an up target. I like this idea better than than the other idea. I think it's a great way to grab liquidity. This thing, and I'd like to see this come down a little bit and grab this liquidity. So I'd like to see the market makers come snag this liquidity zone here, and then take it up and snag this liquidity and this up here, ultimately, and snag that in price, and then take us on down again. This would get everybody, the market, super bullish again, super bullish. You guys who don't know how to control your FOMO, you'd be FOMOing in up here, be thinking this is going to go to the moon, and then we'd be looking for another wave to the downside. Much similar, guys, to what I was saying way back when I was warning you that we were going to get this down wave coming, that we had a very strong possibility. When this thing was going up in 3 waves, I was like, guys, we're probably going to be going down. You're all going to get all FOMO-y up here, and you're going to get trapped and stuck. And I was warning the market that we were coming down here. I was telling everybody we're going to be coming down, so watch out. So now, as the wave is developed, I've got some more better ideas as to what I'm expecting to see. Overall, guys, what I believe is happening is that we're going to get a long-term sideways market, okay, where this is going to, this is going to ABC on us, okay, but that's not all that there's going to be. We're going to get, this thing is just going to constantly, oh, come on, I'm trying to draw it here. There we go. 3 waves. And it's just going to go sideways for us for quite a while. Okay, over the next year to 2 years, this thing, anywhere from between now and 2024, this thing is just going to take forever oscillating in this region, culminating probably in a move down to about 30K. It's going to culminate with a steep move to the downside eventually. Okay, we're going to work our way down to it. Okay. And I don't know the shape. We'll play with the shapes as time progresses, right? We'll worry about that when it gets there. But that's my idea for now. I've got other ideas, but that's my number one idea that I think is probably going to play out. So for now, guys, just for something tradable at this very moment here, we want to wait for this wave to finish. We want to see 5 finished waves. We want to see the signs of a finished wave, and then we want to see our reversal signs to the upside when this fizzles out and gives us our move to the upside. If you want to learn how to trade like we trade and using these ideas with good risk management, guys, we'd love to have you in our Discord. You just become a Patreon supporter. Like I said, I'll refund your December payment once January gets billed. So you'll end up paying 2 payments, right? One today, because that's the way Patreon bills, guys. I don't do it. Patreon will bill you once you sign up, and then after that. On January 1st, they'll bill everybody for the January month like they always do. But everybody who comes in the last week of December, I will go back after January. The January 1st payment has been made or billed through Patreon. I'll go back and physically refund your December payment. So you'll only end up paying once, even if you come in early, okay? And that gives you a couple extra days in the Discord, and that lets you have access to the live streams that we do every day. We do 2 live streams every day. You have access to the chat and everybody else's ideas. We've got over 300 traders in there chatting and talking about what is going on in the market and telling their strategies, and I share my strategies as well every day. So if you want a part of that, plus access to all the educational materials, come on in. We'd love to have you. It's a great Discord, guys. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. Hope those are some ideas that help you. If you appreciate the ideas, let me know in the comments. I always am encouraged. Some of you are so good, so good at encouraging me in the comments. I really appreciate it. These videos sometimes are, to take time out of your day to do them, they're kind of challenging, and it's a busy time, and I don't make a ton of money, guys, making YouTube videos for sure, and sometimes it's a headache dealing with trolls and everything like that. I'm just sharing ideas, but they're incomplete ideas, guys. They're just ideas for the moment. That may change, and my ideas may change tonight, guys, depending on what wave structure we get. And that's where you get benefit with the Discord, that you'll know when my mind changes. And it's not just, and we'll all be able to collaborate together within our group and share our thoughts. It's a great place to be, guys, and worth being a part of it. Anyway, if you like the video, hey, hit the like button for me, or tap it, or gently nudge the like button, however you like to do it. You can smash it if you like. If it makes you feel better, you smash it. And hey, subscribe for me. I'm only 280 people away from 10,000 subscribers. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. You think I could get 280 subscribers between now and December 31st? That would be neat. I hope you'll be one of those. All right. Let me know in the comments if you made it all the way to the video. If you made it all the way to the video, just let me know you made it. Let's do our secret code for if you made it to the end of the video. Secret code is New Year's, New Year's. How I love New Year's. Let's hear those words in the comments, okay? New Year's, New Year's. How I love New Year's. It's silly and it's random, but nonetheless, if you type that, I'll know you made it to the end of the video, and you're one of my favorite few of YouTube that makes it all the way to the end. If you're still listening, stop. We're done. The video's over. Have a great night, guys. Take it easy.